Hello, creative friends, and welcome to the Stampin' Squad. Here in the Stampin' Squad, we are a community of friends, and we're learning how to stamp and paper craft, but we're also learning to value and appreciate ourselves, others, and the creative spirit that lives in all of us. So if you're new here, welcome, and if you've been here before, welcome back. Today, we're going to make a really fun, easy card. And the options are endless. You are going to be able to make this with any colors that you like. So first, let's take some measurements. This is my card base. So it is thick, basic white cardstock. And it is 5.5 inches wide and 8.5 inches long and scored in the middle at 4 1/4. Then I've got a piece of Pretty Peacock cardstock. And it is 4 1/8, easy for me to say, 4 1/8, and this is 5 3/8, and this is Pool Party. It's 4 inches by 5 1/4. So those are our pieces. I also have a piece of Pool Party grosgrain ribbon that we will use, and today we are going to be using the Changing Leaves stamp set. Hold on, let me grab that. It's here somewhere. Hold on. Oh, here it is right here. This one, we're using the Changing Leaves stamp set, and we're going to use these 3 leaf stamps. So let's go ahead and get started. This is going to come together really quickly. I'm going to start with this piece of Pool Party. I'm going to grab a piece of scratch paper. Okay. And just put that underneath it, because I am going to be stamping off the edges of this piece of cardstock. And I'm going to start with Pretty Peacock. So let me open that one up for us. And I'm going to start with this large leaf stamp. Now, when I have a stamp like this that's really big, it's a little bit harder for me to hold this block, this large block, because my hands are kind of small. So I have better control if I just put my block down like this, and then I take my stamp pad and put the ink on it like that. Apply the ink this way, instead of bringing the block down on my pad. All right, so I'm gonna start up here. I like to start with the largest images first. So I'm gonna put this right here. There we are, and I'm gonna do one more of this one. It takes up quite a bit of space. So I'm just gonna do this one twice. And let's see, I think I'm gonna do it right about here. So this card is really like a tone-on-tone effect, which I think is really pretty with these leaves. All right, so that was the Pretty Peacock. Now I'm gonna switch over to Lost Lagoon. We've got Lost Lagoon, and I'm going to use this stamp. I don't know if that's a maple leaf, maybe. All right. So I started with the dark ink and the large image, and now this is the medium toned ink. And I think I'll put one. Let's see. Let me get that inked a little better. There we go. I think I'm going to put this one right. Let's do it right here. There. And let's do another one right here. And this is not precise, okay? I'm just kind of filling up the cardstock with these images. And I'm just going to have a little bit on here right there. Okay, I'm happy with that. So now let's move on to our third and final stamp. this one with the 3 leaves, and we're going to use Pool Party. So this is the same color ink as the cardstock. It's the lightest color ink that we're using. So it will be very pale. And this one really just trying to fill in any spots that seem like they're a little too blank. So let's get some ink. And I don't mind with this one if we're overlapping, just because it is very, very pale. So I'm just going to put that in here. See, it is very pale. It's just kind of in the background there. And let's do one here. There we go. And you know what? I'm going to put just a little piece in the corner here. Let me see. Like that. Okay, there we go. Now we need to adhere some things together. So I'm going to move this out of the way, grab my Pretty Peacock cardstock, and I'm going to put this layer on top. So let me grab my multi-purpose glue. And I just started this week working with this Changing Leaves bundle. My glue's a little stuck. Hold on a minute. Because it was stuck and then it all gooshed out. So let me wipe my hand off here. That happens sometimes. All right, here we go. Back at it. Now, as I was saying, I have been playing with this Changing Leaves bundle this week. I'm actually doing a class in the next couple days. And it is incredible to me the number of different techniques you can use and create so many different cards that, I mean, they're similar, but they're actually really different. So I will be making more tutorials with this bundle, some of them with more fall colors, but I wanted to make this card with not fall colors because it doesn't have to be, even though it's called Changing Leaves, it doesn't have to be only a fall set. So let's see here. Looks like I don't have my bone folder here, so I'm just pretending, right? I'm just going to use this. Actually, I'm going to use the edge of my stamp pad, which is a little bit dangerous because if there were ink on it, then I'd be really not happy. Okay. Oh, you know what? I wanted to stamp on the inside of this. Hold on. Let me grab my scrap paper again. And I'm going to get this one and do a little stamp with that lighter ink, the Pool Party. Okay, so let's do that. Just going to do that right here, like that. And now I'm going to grab that one that looks like a maple leaf in my Lost Lagoon. And let's stamp this one in here as well. I get that? Okay. And I'm just going to put it right there. Okay. So that decorates the inside of my card a little bit. Yay! Okay. Now, back to this. I want to use this piece of Pool Party ribbon, and I'm going to wrap it around this piece before I adhere it to my card base. So I'm going to grab my Stampin' seal here, and I'm just going to run some of that right here on the back. Then let's grab this, and I think I want it right about here. So I'm just gonna push that to the back, and I'm just letting it catch right here on the Stampin' seal. and then just pull it straight across, and whoops, I didn't pull it tight. Let's try that again. There we go. Pull it tight and put it right back there, like that. Now we can put this on, and I'm actually gonna trim some of this ribbon off. We don't need all of that. I mean, I guess it wouldn't hurt anything. It's hidden back there, but I don't want to add the extra bulk, so we will trim that down. Now, a little clue on this. I'll show you another card at the end. That I did with different colors. And you know, all I did was I just got out some ink pads that were in the same color family. So here I just kind of did greenish blues, bluish greens, I guess. And just started stamping them on a piece of scrap cardstock. And then I just picked 3 that I thought went together. I was looking for a dark color and a medium color and a light color. And so I decided on the Pretty Peacock, the Lost Lagoon, and the Pool Party. All right, now something that I did before we started the video, I stamped the word hello, and it is from the Layering Leaves stamp set. It's this hello right here. I stamped that on a scrap of white cardstock, and then I die cut it out with this die. And this is from, let me grab them here. This is from the Nested Essentials dies, and so it goes right here. So this is a great die set. If you don't already have that one, it's very versatile. I use it a lot. All right, this is just gonna go on the front right here, and I'm gonna use dimensionals to put that on. So let's do that. Oh, and look, I have a hello on the other side. Well, wait, which side do I want? That's funny. Okay, this is the back. Ha ha ha. Stamped it more than once. Okay. Now, no one will ever know that though. It's on the back side. You can't see it. So, only you and I know. This I'm just gonna put right here. And there we go. Easy peasy, all right? Just some colored cardstock, some inks that are in the same color family, ink them up, put them in layers. I've got a stamp on the inside that coordinates with what's going on the outside, and that is it. That could not be any easier. Let me show you this other color combination that I did. Here we go. This one has Blackberry Bliss as the first layer. Then this is Fresh Freesia. And I used Blackberry Bliss, Moody Mauve, and Fresh Freesia ink. And I just grabbed some Fresh Freesia ribbon and stamped this in Fresh Freesia, and that's it. And I also stamped on the inside again like that. But there you go. Now you can let your imagination run wild, and you could use any color combination that you wanted to create this fun and easy card. All right, thank you for stopping by. Remember, I'm gonna have lots more cards using this set. We just used the stamp set today, but there's also an embossing folder and dies, and it's actually a hybrid embossing folder where we can die cut and emboss all at the same time. So I've got lots of techniques to show you in the upcoming weeks. All right, thank you very much, and I will see you again soon. Bye-bye.